From Norwich, please welcome the heavyweight champion of the Commonwealth, introducing SEXTON. From Finchley, London, here is the undefeated and reigning heavyweight champion of Great Britain, introducing Chisora.
Receive the instructions in the dressing room, you know what to expect. Shake hands, come out boxing.
Will Chisora move on another stage from his win over a name opponent like Danny Williams? Can he repeat the win he had over Sexton a couple of years ago? Union Jack, short step. Could get interesting. This fast start from Chisora, finds some good punches.
Sexton, he's come out, let some punches go straight away. He's probably the one, having lost the last time, who wants to make an early impression.
There's a languid way. If he had a bit of talent, well, looks like he helped of the heavyweight division in this country, and maybe even go a bit further than that.
As he comes forward, probably but in heavyweight boxing, so many different things can just battle the longer it goes.
Yeah, it might take a bit of winning. That looked a bit low. Moved his gameness and heart already. So far, you might say that Chisora hasn't had what the Americans call a gut. I did like the respect the MC.
Yeah,
it wasn't sarcastic either. We'll work hard here. Sexton, he thinks he's the faster of these two, and he's had a 16-week, a monster 16-week training camp in preparation for this. Sexton getting his gloves up. He's been quite busy. That's a nice jab from Sam Sexton.
Chisora not really using the jab, want to get up close and do pretty much what he did last time.
Certainly a good opening stanza to this one, Chisora.
Well, they both had their successes in the opening round. Chisora was busy the first half of the round, landing some good body shots. His corner wanted to see a bit more of the jab being used, and then Sexton come back with some good shots.
This fight ended with just 26 seconds to go in rounds.
Coming at a good weight, dropped a couple of pounds from some of his earlier performances.
Confident start to the round again. Really good work with the jab there by Chisora. Bouncing around and looking in good nick himself here.
Nice look. Well, I fancied this could well be the fight of the night. And I like
Chisora.
Yeah, but the pace is good. He's trying to get himself into the driving seat early.
Classy stuff here by Chisora.
Does he have the stamina to work at this pace? Oh, what a response!
But that was a defiant response from the man.
But a lot wasted. So I wonder, will Sexton be the one who stays?
What an interesting round this is. Really classy stuff, but then Sexton coming firing back again.
Up to this point, produced more work. But I think he's using up a fair old bit of steam here.
He's proved to Sexton that he can come through rough patches in a fight to prevail, which is an important quality sometimes. It's a good right hand from him. Back comes Chisora again. It's been a good round. It's been a good fight so far early. Clubbing right now.
Block, but the thump is still coming through the defences. Sexton is still feeling them.
With a little left uppercut on the inside, Sexton, but most of the work from Chisora I fancy in round two.
Flashy work from Chisora in that round, but putting a lot of meat into punches that were being partially blocked. Will he pay the penalty for that further down the line? That was the one good response.
For 12 long, hard rounds. Let's see, Chisora with the Union Jack on the trunks and the white whip in Sexton. Commonwealth title holder from Norwich, which is a city, of course, which produced a WBO heavyweight champion in Herbie High.
This is good stuff from Sexton. A lovely right hook from
any kind of advantage, as if to say, no, you're not the governor, because I'm coming back with something else myself. Even Steven so far.
Well, some real flashy bursts from Chisora.
Looked pretty classy at times in there, Chisora tonight.
Certainly has, yep.
Trying to avenge the only defeat on his record so far. That right hand whistled round past the end of his nose.
The initiative a little bit more. Sexton wants to react.
Here from Chisora as well, particularly right crosses.
And the good upper body movement, especially for a heavyweight. Not quite Joe Frazier, but not too bad, was it?
No. He's looking good, he's doing more. Sexton's coming back with little bursts, but it's just
about holding up close.
little body shot there from Sexton, but Chisora last Chisora in this fight.
12 rounds is a long happening at the moment. Doesn't want to take too many of those shots though.
Chisora's round.
He's happy in his condition, the fact that he's prepared to set the pace. And you can see the start. Yeah, but those are kind of solid thumps around the ear, as you can see. Sexton taking them well, but he doesn't want to be taking too many. Just finding that little gap.
He was a decent rugby union player in his youth, a winger I'm told. He's been boxing today. But he's a resident to put a round in the bank. I think you raised a very good point, Jim, whether Chisora can maintain a fight.
Well, Sexton getting the punch hook there.
Into the body, that happened earlier. Just called a halt really to his work rate for a moment. Round so far for Sexton. Good tight defence from the Norfolk, there are a few of these.
Chisora backing off with these.
Success with that in the last round. He's not going to let Sexton take a break there. He just pushed him off. Give me a bit of room. I'm going to fire off some more punches, he says, and he does that too. Good stuff from Chisora. Defiance out at him. It's a good one, this.
Good defence there, trying to come back, take the play away. But he's had to ship a few, and a few solid ones at that.
Chisora, body and head shots here right at the end of the round. Fortune swinging this way and that.
I don't know that Sexton's comfortable with a hot.
Chisora's having none of that. He's trying to push him away again. But there goes the bell to end what was a very good round.
How you feeling, man? Talk to me.
I'm alright, man.
Right, you're not. Listen, do me a favour.
Breathing quite heavily, wasn't he, in the corner there, Chisora?
Yeah, well, it was very hot here, and yeah, I thought Sexton produced the better work in that round. Chisora certainly come back at him, but what a tremendous spell he had. The jab was working. Lovely.
More punches landed by Chisora by 10 so far, 50. Thanks for that, fellas. Here's round 5. Union Jack trunks.
Confident start to this round from Sexton here at the jab. Landed several.
Very strong, doesn't he, Sexton? And there's a bit of belief about him.
I think it may just be the one who can hang in that little bit longer, the better condition. And I'm worried about Chisora being the one who's wasting more punches than Sexton is.
They certainly haven't been lumbering around the ring. They're both coming in terrific shape. Very hot pace, the heavy. Chisora opens up again to head and body. Sexton comes back again. This could become attritional, couldn't it?
Started the round well, Sexton didn't sustain it. Well, Chisora had come the kind of poor start he had to the round, just digging in a bit more. Good response again from Sexton. Body shot from Chisora. This really.
Another good right hand there from Chisora. Stop working from the word go.
Aim at his chest. Keep dropping down there. Yeah. Come on. You're giving him too many free shots inside. Yeah.
On the punch stats, which is for me just did a little bit more Maybe Sexton did too much good work too early.
Here comes that round 6. Chisora, remember, the British champion after his win over Sexton, the Commonwealth champion after his wins over by Sexton. The first one was a bit controversial. The second win he had over Rogan was emphatic. The action we saw certainly in the first 4 rounds. Just get the feeling something has to give, don't you, in this?
Again, Chisora just the one prepared to just dig in a little bit more, force out the punch. A bit guilty of nullifying up close. Good right hand from Chisora.
Just disguise the punches a little bit more, finds a right hand again.
The right hand is really working well for Chisora. Prepared to dig in again, not worry about the 12-round distance. Full credit, showing a little bit of character here, Chisora.
Yeah, boxing with a bit of a swagger as well here. Starting Sexton come back with anything. Now he does throw a jab, and Chisora again just looking very, very classy.
I think Chisora maybe just a little bit psychology here, showing him I'm still strong.
Sexton's thinking about it. There he goes. He doesn't get counted, but that was a chess match. Fight that one, and this a good fight too, but that was a big round for Chisora.
See, that's the right hand that Sexton is not doing anything about. Head too stationary.
Warren looks like they're friends again.
Yeah, well, water under the...
Prince Nassim Hamed saw him on a tube train the other day. So now round 7 here. Chisora.
He's blocking well at times.
Got there with the jab that time. Trying to lure him into a trap here again here, I think. Chisora laying on the ropes, waiting for Sexton. Do the talking, but it was talking with a bit of respect as well, I thought, over the last round and a half here.
Body movement again, but not coming back with as many. Sexton might just be stealing this.
Tan gets in again there from Chisora, looks to open up, but he's out of range this time. Good left hand there at the end of that rally from Chisora. Sexton, back he comes again. It's been like that all the way through, back.
Trying to finish the round well, but Sexton prepared to meet him head on.
Print out there, quite a significant lead, and Chisora's now a 4-1 on favourite with the bookmakers to win this fight, with Sex tempted by that. Here's round 8. Chisora's never been longer than 8 rounds.
And I think that's fair comment. Some of their fights are difficult.
Has his back to you at the moment. Fighter from North, the excellent John Thaxton, who gave us so many good. Just wonder whether Sam Sexton believes that
Chisora has to get close.
I think Sexton has to do a bit more himself as well.
He'll probably go the other way, but Chisora now trying to raise the pace, looking that little bit busier.
Again looking for those body punches where there's something, and it's significant counting. They were
fair old pace for the heavyweight division. Good burst from Chisora.
Who's got a bit of energy still in the batteries? Chisora. And to take a couple there.
Punches.
Now lateral movement from Chisora. Watch for signs his tank might be.
But another round where Chisora just producing the better work. Sexton popping with the jab here and there, but not committing himself to the punching. Where he's an eye with the bursts of punches here and there, but looking very tired there.
Breathing quite heavily when he went back to the stool, but he did that after the... Here's round 9 for our professional careers thus far. Four as well tonight.
He knows Sexton is every bit as tired as he is, so it's not difficult to take the initiative, because so Chisora can look that little bit busier as long as he gets the punches off. It's
a long, hard battle. I think some fight Richie Douglas, Howard Foster, Terry O'Connor.
It's the better punching off, holding up close. Again, Sexton just popping with the punches, but the meaty shots coming from the champion. or the British champion.
Yeah, they're both champions, as we've been saying. Poking out a jab, finds a right hand. Is he preparing himself for a big finish? This is another Chisora round so far, though, I fancy.
Another, so good psychological. Chisora, he's dug in here and he's produced.
Tribute to how well both men have prepared for the fight, and just as well they have too. Chisora, even though
Sexton, yep. I wonder, is the tank emptying? Gum shield almost come out.
The legs are just stiffening. You know that Chisora has seen that, he sensed it. He's piling in the punishment here. Bad moments here for Sam Sexton. Chisora fancies he can take him out here. He might do too. He might be about to go like a big oak tree here. Nothing left surely. John Keane is going to step in. Chisora is now a double champion. It's a done deal for Del Boy. And that was a terrific finish at the end of what was always an absorbing and sometimes excellent fight.
I don't think any praise is too high for Derek Chisora after that performance. That was tough from start to finish, but the fight reached a stage where someone had to dig in that little bit deeper and get the other fella out of there. Now, I don't know if that round had finished, I wonder what Chisora would have had left in the tank, because that was a massive round. The punches he put together, tremendous shots, tremendous performance from him, fully deserving to be a double champion here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time. 2 minutes 53 seconds in round number 9. Our referee in charge, John Keane, stops the contest. The fighter in no condition to continue. He is the winner. He is still undefeated. He is now the British and Commonwealth heavyweight champion, Derek Chisora.